Are you worried about making money during a recession? Are you concerned that this may not be a good time to invest in real estate, or that real estate is scary because there is a recession? Well, you may be right in a sense, because this can be a little tricky, but I'm gonna tell you everything that you need to know so that you can actually make a lot of money during a recession. Let's go. So economists say that we are in a recession when we have an economy that has decreased or declined or contracted over the past 2 quarters. And in a recession, most people know there's a lot of job loss. Unemployment rates spike up. People lose their homes and foreclosure rates start to increase. Many people find themselves homeless because they have been evicted. People start to have financial distress. These are the markers of a recession, and many people are just caught on the wrong side of a recession if they are not prepared. But on the other side, millionaires usually get even richer, okay? So this is why they say the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, because during a recession, this is when millions can be made. There's so much opportunity in a recession, to the fact that you can even look up quotes from Warren Buffett, one of the richest people, and he talks about how much money and the opportunities that exist during a recession. And I assure you, I literally was on the other side of the recession. So during 2009, 2010, I was on the wrong side of the recession and I was in a disaster. But I learned some things that I'm going to tell you guys right here in this video so that you can make so much more money and not go through what I went through and turn that recession disaster into recession riches. So let's talk about the first thing that you need to do. The first thing that you have to do that is so important when it comes to making money in real estate during a recession is educate yourself. So I started investing in real estate in 2002, 2003. At the time, I was living in Atlanta and I worked at a mortgage company. I was working a full-time job, married, had a little family, was young, we were just getting started, and people were flipping houses. And so I kind of got into flipping houses while working a full-time job. It was a disaster. I had no idea what I was doing. I overpaid for homes. I was flipping homes with a job. I didn't really know what I was doing, but we were making money because values just kept going up and up. But of course, we all know that bubble burst. And in 2009, 2010, we lost everything. I literally was bankrupt, had multiple foreclosures, and ended up in my parents' basement with my husband and my kids. It was a disaster. I was sad, I was depressed, I was embarrassed. It was an awful time for me and my family, especially for me. But I did not want to get defeated by real estate. So what I did was, crazily, I had went to this meeting and I teamed up with this guy who knew real estate really well, and he taught me some things that were incredible, okay? He taught me about finding people with property problems, and he told me how to start making $5,000 per deal during a recession, okay? Finding these properties, helping people, and making money in the process. And so it was really, though, the education, the fact that I had to learn, I had to admit I didn't know what I was doing. I had failed at this. I had to admit that and take a stand. I needed to learn and educate myself. And that is the first step. You're doing the right thing by watching this video, by educating yourself and learning about real estate. And that was what my biggest problem was. So the fact that you're watching this already shows you're smarter than I was. So let's get to the next part. The key with recessions and the opportunity that is created that makes it amazing, and why so much money is created during these opportunities, is because whenever people are in a situation where they're losing their property, they're losing their job, they're losing their income, that creates an opportunity for an investor to come in and, one, be a solution to that person's problem. So you have to become a person that is seeking out people's problems, okay? He told me to find them, put out signs, are you behind on your mortgage payments? Put ads on Craigslist, hey, are you behind on your mortgage payments? Find people with a foreclosure, find people with a divorce, find people that are in bankruptcy, find people that have inherited a house they don't want, find people that have a house that's falling apart and it needs repairs and they don't have the money for it. Again, find people with property problems and raise your hand and be a solution to that problem. You just create a business. You don't have to be experienced or have lots of success in this to be a solution to their problems. You just have to be the solution. And in the beginning, I was connected with a lot of investors, and all I did to make money, okay, lots of money, I'm talking about $5,000 per deal minimum, was find those people that had those property problems and connect it to real estate investors that had money and wanted properties. That's it. It's just that simple. I know you guys hear all of these funny terms about wholesaling and co-wholesaling and joint ventures and affiliates and all of these big words, but it just breaks down to being a solution to someone's problem and being a person and creating a business where you seek out those problems and you will make money in the process. I literally have made millions of dollars investing in real estate just by sending out marketing, letters, signs, ads to find people with property problems, get those properties, and either make a fee or sell those properties or put a tenant in it. It's just that simple. That's what you do during a recession. Go be a solution to people's problems. So hopefully you like this video. You want to be a solution to people's problems. Go ahead and comment below. What type of property problems do you think you can help with? What type of stories can you use to connect with people? I've shared my story with you. I was in foreclosure. I used that connect with people, and that is how I got lots of money. So go ahead, like this video, comment below with your stories. I read every comment and I want to see. Use your disaster to turn it into riches. Comment below, tell me how you're going to do it, and I'll comment back and help you through it. This is Noelle, to your success.